Hello everybody, my name is Delaney. Today I'm going to teach you how you can find a retail job or how you can pass a retail job interview. The key here then is to think about what questions the retail interviewer is going to ask you. And all you have to do for that is read the job specification, and everything that's classed as essential criteria are going to be turned into interview questions. And what I've got here is a couple of examples of interview questions, and I'll tell you how to answer all of them. I'm not going to go through all 10 interview questions that are on this article. The link's at the top of this page here if you want to read the article in full, but I'm just going to go through some of the key types of questions and how to answer them. So the first questions you always get asked in a retail interview is something along the lines of, can you tell me a little bit about yourself? Can you tell me about your customer service experience? Or can tell me about your retail employment history? And with any of these types of questions, what you want to do is answer this interview question using a three-step process. The first step is by stating your duration in this position or in this sector. So as an example, I have over 10 years retail experience. You follow this up by stating one of your key strengths or your unique selling points. During that time, one of the things that I've been really good at is getting customers to come back to the store time and time again, increasing customer retention, which is increasing profits for the organisation. When you're giving your answer, you can give a little bit more detail on that key selling point, the middle part to this interview question. And finally, what you talk about is why you want to work for their organisation. The reason I'm applying for this job today is because X organisation has A, B, and C. You mentioned some of their key selling points why you want to work for them, such as their reputation, they sell the types of clothes that you want to wear, or they've been in the industry for so many years that they've got such a strong reputation that you want to work for their organisation. So at the interview start, when you ask questions about your experience or a little bit about you, use the three-step process, state the duration you've been in the sector, some key strengths, skills, or your unique selling point, and the reason why you're applying for this job today. The second types of questions then are often questions that ask you to give examples of stuff. So can you give me an example when you've gone above and beyond the call of duty? Can you give an example when you've dealt with an angry customer? So to answer these questions, you use this two-step process by first stating that you have this key experience and then giving an example of you doing that key experience in real life. So as an example, the question could be, can you give me an example when you're going above and beyond the call of duty to help a customer? You can start by stating that you do this straight away. So in all my roles, a big part of every position I've been in has been customer service. And for me, I always go above and beyond to help the customer. Second, you follow this up with an example. An example of this is 2 months ago, in the present position that I'm working in, a customer came up to me. And then what you do is state the customer problem or objective, what you did to help that customer, and then the outcome of what you did. So the customer wanted help with A, I did A, B, and C. The outcome of this was doing X, Y, and Z. Maybe the customer thanked you, maybe they came in with a bunch of flowers, maybe the customer introduced their friends to the store. The final types of questions that I want to talk about is the big question that everyone's always asked is, do you have any questions for me? For some reason, a lot of people really struggle in retail interviews with this question. I don't really ask a lot because many people apply for it as a part-time job while they're studying. Some people get into retail as a profession and want to move up the career ladder. The questions you want to be asking are stuff along the company goals and objectives. So they're thinking about opening new stores, or maybe questions around staff development. What do you do to develop staff? Questions about the customers or how they're going to interact with new customers, or maybe even questions on like social media, how they're going to use social media to increase customers. What you're trying to do here when you're asking the interviewer questions is basically you want to show that you're interested in them as an organisation, because they think you've got the experience, the skills, and the qualities. They're going to want to hire you. But if they know that you want to work for their organisation rather than a competitor's organisation, they know you're not going to leave. And in the retail sector, they have quite a high turnover of staff of people jumping from one retail job to another. And the problem with that from the employer's point of view is it costs quite a lot of money, around about 33% of their profits. So what you want to do is show the interview that, look, you take me on, I've got the skills, I've got the experience, I've got the qualities, and I want to work for you, so I'm not going to believe in. Hope that's been useful. Like I said, if you want to read the full list of questions and answers, you can click on this link at the top. And also, just to let you know, well, I don't know whereabouts it is actually. Let me have a quick look. If you go into the Employment King YouTube channel, there's over 55 common asked interview questions and the answers. Good luck with that. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.